in the big Avengers Doomsday, announcement that we saw. I didn't hear Sam Jackson's name. Where's Nick Fury?
Well, if you know anything about Sam, you can't tell Sam where he's going to be and what he's going to be doing. Sam going to tell you where he's going to be and what he's going to be doing. So we'll see. We'll see. You never know,
But we did hear like Sir Patrick Stewart and James Marsden, Rebecca Romijn, the OG X-Men are back.
Yes.
Once again,
yes.
No Halle Berry. Can you make a call? What's happening?
Look, I'm checking. I have a hit list of actors that I have to work with, and Patrick Stewart is, that's the legend right there. So once I get Anthony Hopkins out of the way, I'm rolling. Then I'm golden. I'm on the precipice of greatness.
These shoes, they're gonna change everything.
Stay right here.
My shoes!
We're being kidnapped!
I was reading, before I watched the film, I was just kind of looking at the cast list, and I'm like, good Lord, Martin Lawrence, Lawrence Fishburne, Chloe Bailey, Chris Paul, Macy Gray, Sway. It kept going on and on. So I'm thinking to myself, is this the Avengers animated movie?
It kind of is. And, this movie is just so cute.
Yeah.
It's a true testament to, just togetherness and friendship. You have Ty, you have Maxine, and they're a matching pair of shoes, and then they get separated. And you never realize how important that other person is until you get separated from them. And Chloe was so sweet and warm, and she really picked up with that sister bullying thing in a very impressive way.
I feel like you're saying this out of, something that you've experienced, the sister bullying in your life.
Oh, yeah. My sisters are generational bullies. No one will ever be able to compete with them.
Oh, I'll show you where to go, bro.
You and your mama?
Oh, my mom was a Louboutin.
Yeah, your mama was from Payless.
Okay, so in the movie, Martin plays like the street smart sneaker who helps you on your journey and your adventure to try to get back with Maxine, right? So is there somebody in the industry that you feel like has kind of been that guide for you, like a mentor or someone that has kind of helped you along your journey?
Oh, Sam Jackson. If there's anybody who I would consider a ornery, old, well-informed sneaker, it would be Sam Jackson. I've never not taken the opportunity to call him and talk to him and just listen to what he has to say. He's a wealth of knowledge. He's always been there. And he's just like, there was at one point in time, we did like 5 movies in a row together. And every movie, I would show up and he's like, how'd you get cast in this movie? So after a while, I told him, I was like, Brett, you can't get rid of me. If you're in a movie, I'm auditioning.
Right.
So it kind of worked out in my favor that I've always been able to reach out to him.
Do you trust me?
0.0%!
Are you a sneakerhead, by the way?
I used to be heavy in it. Look, in New Orleans, we don't call them sneakers, we call them tennis, right? So when I first got out of school, I was really into tennis shoes. Like I would always rock, because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. So I would always go downtown and get me a fresh pair of tennis. So once I got out of school and started working, I always made sure I had on some fresh kicks.
What would you say now, how many pairs of sneakers do you own?
I'm a little, at last count, it was 123.
Yo, and you're not a sneakerhead? What?
I'm not, yo. I used to, I had before, I had a storage unit that was itemized, built out, that was all sneakers. So it used to be a thing, but now they mass produce them so much that it's hard to find unique and rare sneakers.
Nah, as my grandmother would say, you are full of piss and vinegar. 123 pairs of sneakers. Okay, all right.
That was the last count, but I gave some away. So It's probably like around 110 something. And my kids keep stealing them because my boys are the same size now. So every now and then they'll just have an empty box on the floor.